To wrap up the spring, how did you think this spring season went for you guys, especially obviously in the last couple of weeks with the transition to your new head coach, Jason Reed?
I think what helped was we had such a long break where we didn't have a coach, so we were very, very anxious to actually get into the gym, work on skills and not just scrimmage, because that's what we were doing in between. And we were only coming in like 2 times a week, so we were just ready to kind of get things going. So that's what I think made our practices so worthwhile once he did come in.
What was the key to keeping yourselves and keeping the team together in that time frame in between, Coach Rogers being gone and before Coach Reed was hired, to stay motivated and stay in the gym and not maybe fall behind?
Right. I think we still know the potential that we have, so that's what kept us going, like when we didn't have a coach. And I think Steve, our weight trainer, he helped us out a lot too, because that was our most consistent coach in between. Like we were meeting with him 3 times a week and working out, and that was our main focus. And then once Jason got in, then we were able to work more on our volleyball stuff. So,
what, just the short time that you had in the spring season with Coach Reed, what are the things, kind of the positives, the things that you guys are able to learn and just kind of pick up on, with what's always kind of a tough transition to a new coach's style?
Yeah. I think one of the things is that he's very involved. He got in with the drills and helped us if we weren't doing a drill right, or if we needed a 6th player on the other side. He hopped in and played and was right and with us very active. Another thing that kind of was a transition too was just holding ourselves accountable. We would do warm-up drills that we wouldn't really be focused, and then all of a sudden he was like, hey, like, what are you guys doing? You need to pick this up. Like, why are you passing like this when you're supposed to pass like that? And we were just kind of like, oh, like, you're right. Like, we are doing this wrong. So then I think that was just kind of just like a more of accountability thing.
You did get 2 weekends of competition, going to Lewis, then playing a handful of D1 teams here in town. Just what did you think how the team looked in those 2 weekends of just trying to implement those things the coach was trying to get you guys to do?
I think when we went to Lewis, we didn't play our best, but it was pretty darn close. And it was a lot of the same teams that we played during conference play. And that was kind of different for us because we normally play the D1 teams during spring season. So we kind of almost played to their level, I guess, which is still good. Like, we had very good competition, but the main thing that stood out was our chemistry. Like, we were like, we've never had this, like, we've never been this close before, and I think that just helped us play. And then playing from Lewis and then going to the Capitol Sports Center and playing all those D1 teams was so fun because we're always the underdog and they don't expect us to come out and play with them, and we ended up splitting each team, so that was pretty fun.
What, as you look into the summer and next season, what excites you about the 2013 Greyhounds?
Getting past Final Four. We definitely, that's what everyone keeps talking about. Like, we need to get to the championship round. Like, there's just no excuse. We have the talent and we have our coaching staff now. Like, we just need to get going, and I think summer's going to start it. We're all like excited and really like just anxious to work out over the summer and come in really good shape.
Well, thank you for the time and good
you.
luck.
Thanks.
It's the Greyhounds here in finals week. First, we'll start on the academic side. How is your finals week going so far?
It's all right. I've only actually done one. I mean, you were saying earlier about being an upperclassman getting done early. I actually don't until Thursday, and it'll be a long week, but that's okay. But it's going all right. The first one was okay, but I feel like these next ones will be better, so I'm not too worried about it.
Transitioning to the volleyball side of things, how did you think this spring went for the Greyhounds?
I think it went really well. It does kind of stink that we didn't have like the most time with a coach here or anything, which is okay because, like Kenzie had said a little bit ago, how we were able to be really passionate when we came into playing with him and stuff, and I just think overall it went really well. I think we're really passionate and we're really together as a team this spring, and so I feel like it'll help a lot.
How much do you think maybe helped you guys maybe from a different team that you guys were craving coaching so much in that downtime in between coaches that maybe were you more motivated or more focused in the short time you had to to pay attention to the things that Coach Reed was trying to tell you guys, maybe more so than if you had had a standard of the same coach, those kind of things?
Yeah, I think so. I think we were trying to get the most out of that time that we had. We tried to learn the most because obviously with the things that he was telling us and everything, we could completely tell that. I mean, obviously he knows what he's like doing. He knows what he's saying. Like, he knows the game well. He knows how we interact with each other and stuff too. And so I think, yeah, I think it drove us a lot to really stay focused in the practices and stuff. I know we had our little moments, but he did bring us out of them really well. So, yeah.
Taking those lessons to the court, and specifically maybe that second weekend, when you played the Division I competition here in town, how did you think those lessons that he was trying to teach you started to kind of translate to the court, especially in that second weekend of competition?
I think they already started. I think there was different. There's a couple different things that I felt like we were working on, and it was obviously effective in the games. I think we took a lot of what he said. I think there's still a lot that we have to learn and everything, and could have even done better, but I felt like it went well overall.
How excited are you now, the little time you had in the spring, how excited are you for your senior season 2013 coming up here just a few short months after the summer?
I'm pretty excited. I mean, I don't want it to end. I've talked to Coach about this some, but I'm extremely excited. I think we can be national champions, honestly, and I know that that's all of our drive and everything, and I'm just really excited because I think the group of girls we have they are all just amazing, and I think we'll do really well together. And I'm really excited about the incoming freshmen too, because I've talked to them all, and I think they'll be really good additions to the team.
Well, thank you for the time. Congrats on a successful spring, and good luck on a successful 2013.
Thank you.
Last time we talked, you hadn't really had a chance to be in the gym with the team.
Mm-hmm.
Had about a month, 2 weekends of competition, a few weeks of practice.
Mm-hmm.
What do you think now that you got a chance to work, with the girls that you had here on campus?
They're a great group. They work hard. They are competitive. They're good teammates, and on top of that, the leadership that is in place is exceptional. And so I know the foundation of what we have moving forward, both the volleyball side and some of the intangible things are there. And so it falls on my shoulders now to make sure that we're swimming in the same direction, and I'm excited about that.
Obviously, you didn't have as much time as you would have hoped with a full spring, maybe implement everything that you want to try to teach. But what do you think you were able to accomplish and get done to get the team up to speed with the way that you want to do things?
Well, I think that the group did a really nice job with trying the things that I was asking them to do, and it's okay that maybe we didn't get all of it, because it's going to be organic. It's going to grow, and even then, with a group of 5 or 6 coming in the fall, they're going to bring a different dimension. So if I come in and say, like, this is how it's going to be, I'm probably going to handcuff them, and we won't grow in a direction that maybe we could go if we let them kind of grow organically. So I'm really pleased in going forward, knowing what they've done. They've tried some of the things, have seen some of the successes, but I'm also seeing some of the things that they can do and know that, well, maybe this direction, what I was thinking, wasn't quite the right way. Maybe this is really good. Let's keep that in place.
What, when you got a chance to watch them play both at Lewis and then here again in town the second weekend, what did you like about the team in a competitive setting like that?
We definitely have a gear that we don't see necessarily every day, which I think makes sense. But I know that scoring points against this group is tough. And so I think defensively we do a really nice job. I think it's going to be easy for us to add a couple of pieces offensively here and there that are going to keep us dynamic. I don't know. I'm excited for that growth.
What does it mean, to come in and after just a couple short weeks, you play here at Capitol here in town, you play 3 Division I opponents, you split with all 3, you take a set off of each of those 3 teams, just in a short time, and to see, how competitive this team is, and maybe especially you had some Division II experience at West Alabama to come back down, but to see how competitive this team is on a level against that kind of competition.
I think it's a nice thing for the girls that we have to know that they can play at a level that is pretty physical, pretty just bigger. The kids at the Division I level, specifically the Big Ten, are just bigger human beings, and so I think it's a really positive thing for our group to see that even though they've got half a foot on us and they're pretty strong, that we still compete, and we compete really successfully at that level using a different strategy, using speed, using tenacious defense, and then having our group be stronger, as a group of 12 than as 6 individuals maybe on the other side.
We'll release here shortly, but you have an assistant now,
yes,
Amy Draven. Just your thoughts on her and now bringing somebody else in to kind of help, and complete the staff on your side.
Yes, I'm really excited about Amy Draven. She's going to do a great job. She comes from a great volleyball / coaching pedigree. She's local. She has ties to the area. She is hungry to get started with just the ins and outs of the everyday stuff in the office. But the first day that she was here, I was just really comfortable giving her a group of athletes and saying go and look over, and she's got them just doing things that I wasn't able to do with them. So she's going to do a great job. She's a great addition to our staff, and I'm really excited that she's going to be here full time very soon.
What is kind of obviously of the summer, just kind of where the program goes from here, to be ready for when and what will happen when the team comes back in the fall?
I'm really excited. We've got a really good big group, bigger than what's happened in the past, staying around in the summer to condition and train and play some open gyms. There's another handful that are heading back home over the summer, and I've been able to make some calls and get them set up with some open gyms. So they'll be able to touch volleyball over the summer. And I think that going forward, they're still hungry. They're still really excited to be in the gym right now, getting better, being in shape. So that way, when we come in August, we can work on volleyball right away, not have to physically train as much as what maybe has been done in the past, but we can just get to work on volleyball.
Well, congratulations on a successful spring, and good luck with the season to come.
Thank you very much.